Hello and welcome back. So, we're right at Goma, and yeah, let's just get to this. Okay, I'm running into it. Alright. Hey Goma, I'm looking at you. That's right. Now, the recording that actually failed, I failed on this because I actually let her hatch some of her eggs, which I'm pretty sad to admit, but, you know, okay, dickhead. Alright. Now, hopefully, I won't fail on this, but I'm using a GameCube controller, so it's inevitable that I do fail. And yeah, there we go. I swear, if she would have gotten up from that, I would have been so pissed. But yeah, there we go. First boss defeated in our little tutorial dungeon, as I'm going to call it. Also, another thing that happened in my failed recording, I forgot to pick up my heart container. And then I thought, maybe I should do a 3 heart run, which I might do later, but I don't know. Alright, so let's hop right in here and get ready for. Well, I'm not going to say it's a stupid cutscene, but let's get ready for a cutscene. Actually, I might get the Ocarina in this video and not release it after that next one, but release it like today, if that makes any sense. Alright. And by today, I mean the day that I release it, not today, as in the day that I'm going to release the second part. Now I have you. What if I say no? Okay. Do you want to listen? No? Well, listen anyways. You might learn something. Now he's going to tell us about this mysterious villain that we saw at the beginning of the game. I don't know who this could be, but I don't know. He's scary. Riding on his black horse. Alright. And by the way, for those of you that don't understand sarcasm, that just now was sarcasm, so yeah. Because I know that in the future I'll get comments saying, what a dumbass. It's first Zelda game, apparently. No, don't worry. I've played all of them except for Four Swords Adventures, which I need to get a copy of. I also need to borrow my friend's Game Boy player for his GameCube so that I can record Game Boy games, like Game Boy Advance games. And I think it might actually record original Game Boy games, which if it does, then I'm going to be really happy about because that means that you'll see some Pokemon Blue Let's Plays and all that. I also need to get a um, capture card for my 3DS so that I can actually record all the Pokemon games. Because I'm going to go ahead and admit it, I am a huge Pokemon fan. Got X and Y on the first day and all that good stuff. Well, I got Y on the first day. I got X like. Actually, I think I. Did I get X? No, I got like X like 3 days after. And yeah, so if you were actually paying attention to the story, it's it was either that or listen to me just blabbing about Pokemon. But if you're actually paying to, or if you weren't paying attention to the story, basically it's telling about how the goddesses created the Triforce and all that good stuff. And actually, um, in Hyrule Historia, even though Skyward Sword is the first in the timeline, it actually discusses Ocarina of Time before Skyward Sword because of that scene. Because it tells of how the world began. Just a little fun fact for you guys, I guess. So yeah, just thought I should let you guys know about that because honestly, I think it's pretty interesting. Which I'm kind of like one of my friends at school literally teases me about being a Zelda nerd, and I don't know, I kind of feel like if I say what I'm going to say, it might reinforce the comments that he makes about it. But honestly, I have read all of Hyra's story, like even the comments about Skyward Sword's art, and um I read the history obviously. I mean, on like that's the only thing that I picture people reading just because it's like really interesting, like the history behind all of it. And I read all the programming stuff at the end, like where Miyamoto has his notes and all that. Like it's really interesting stuff. And honestly, I would tell you guys to go out and buy it cuz it's really good book. Well, that sounds like I'm in like a book club or something. It's a really good book to go out and just look at, and like if you want to read it, I mean, I'm not going to say you shouldn't. Honestly, I think you should read everything. But yeah. Fun little fact about Nintendo. After Nintendo stopped manufacturing their cards, which I want to say that they're called Fukushida cards, but if I get that wrong, please don't shout at me. I mean, I'll look it up after I make this video and correct myself in part 5. But yeah, I'm not going to get the Ocarina this uh part cuz the Deku Tree has been talking and I have neglected to listen to him and have been pressing A very seldom. So, yeah. But after they started selling the Fukushida cards, um, Nintendo actually started selling instant rice and vacuum cleaners that you could control with a remote control. Which that didn't last long because then they started making the Ultra series, which consisted of the Ultra hand, which was like that hand like if you pull it apart or like if you pull the two pieces apart, it like stretches out, and then if you put them together, I think it comes back in, or it's like it's something like that. And they made the Ultra Machine, which pitched baseballs, and they made the Ultra something. I forgot what the other thing was, but I will see you guys later because I really don't want this video to go over and I have to do it over again. Alright, see you guys later.